My relationship with Sonny was crazy.
Well, sounds like it. Being chased by men with guns.
No, I mean, it was emotionally crazy.
Nothing brings a couple together like dodging bullets.
But he also had this way of making me feel so confident. It was a real challenge in every way. He loved me.
Brenda, gunfire has a way of heightening emotions. Until the bleeding starts, and then the dying. And then it's all sort of grim and dismal, in my experience.
You're right. And the way he loved me was stunning. You know, for a while, it was the only thing that mattered in my life. I would have done anything. I would have given up anything. I would have been anyone to hold on to him. Anyway. It doesn't matter. It didn't end well.
Well, you're alive.
I don't know why I'm telling you this.
You're romanticizing a thug who put your life in danger and almost got you killed. That's not romantic, Brenda. It's disturbing. And more than a little frightening. So you forget what I said before. You need to stay far, far away from this man. Now look. I've got an appointment with that curator.
Cancel it.
He was very insistent. He's got a client who wants to use you as a model.
What are you talking about? I'm not allowed to do print except for Cartullo right now.
Well, I know, but he says this is high art. It will raise your profile, which can only be good for ASEC.
Who's the artist?
No idea. But I did a little research, and Wilhelm von Schlegel only represents the finest in avant-garde.
Ronnie, Robin, listen, I want to give you a heads up. Christina's going to be calling you because she's wants an introduction to Brenda. She's doing some school paper, and I'm fine with it, but it'd be nice if you did the connecting, if you know what I mean. Hey, wait, Johnny. Oh, okay. Listen, I'm here to negotiate, to make peace. Don't want to do this. You don't want to do.
My sister down until she lost her mind. Until an innocent kid had to take her out, and then you buried her like some animal. Trust me, Sonny. I want to do this.
It's okay, you're okay. I'm gonna call an ambulance. Now, who did this? Who did this to you? Tell me who shot you.
Sonny.
All right, I'm gonna get you help. Yeah. Hey, it's Domestico. Here, get me an ambulance to Baker and Forth. Yeah, also an APB out at Sonny Corinthos. Consider him armed and dangerous. He just shot an unarmed man on the street.
Diane, I need you at the house right now. I got a situation.
No, don't mind me. Finish your message. I'd love to hear about this situation.
Yeah. Hey.
Yes, Miss Barrett.
thank you so much for meeting me at this late hour. I'm Wilhelm von Schlegel.
Oh.
I represent some of the most important artists working today.
I'm sorry. I think there's been a misunderstanding. I don't sit for paintings, and all of my print work is under contract with Cartulo, so I think that maybe...
Well, one of my artists that I represent wants to do an entire series based on you. And your face will become part of a permanent collection of some of the greatest museums in the world.
What's this artist's name?
Oh, well, I'm sure you've heard of him. Franco.
Just a little confused. Franco would like me to sit for a painting?
Well, he envisions an entire new series inspired by your beauty. You're very, very fortunate young lady to have this opportunity.
Franco is a serial killer, right?
Not with just baseless accusations. Nothing's ever proven.
I'm gonna pass.
Well, you know, Franco has done extensive research on you, Miss Barrett. You're hardly the type to shy away from dangerous men.
Situation requiring the immediate attention of your lawyer in person, no less. I mean, that sounds pretty serious.
What are you doing here?
Well, you said I was welcome in your house anytime. The guard thinks so, he let me in. You all right? You got something you want to get off your chest, you want to talk about?
You asked me as a cop or as my son.
I can't separate the two, Sonny. This is who I am.
I know how important family is to you. You've proven that the way you've looked out for Michael. Now I can just sit here, be quiet, wait for Diane to get here. Or I could prove myself to you.
So what's it gonna be?
I just shot Johnny Zakara.
All right, thanks. Keep me posted. Found Johnny lying in a pool of blood on Baker Street. They're taking him to General Hospital.
Is he alive?
Yeah, for now. Guess you got that going for you.
It's not what you think. No.
Sonny, you shot a guy in the middle of a public street. I should be reading you your rights, reminding you to keep your mouth shut so you don't make things worse.
Or you could be a son for a minute and hear me out. Then after that, you know, if you feel the need, you can be a cop and arrest me. Yeah. I know you don't like me.
Well, I don't like anything you stand for.
Well, you can hate me, you can hate the business, but we are family. And, you know, you got to think of your brothers and sister.
Why would you bring them into this?
Because they're involved. Because what happens to me affects Michael, Morgan, and Christina.
This is what makes me angry. I don't know why you use your kids as a shield. Did you stop doing that?
I'm not asking you to look the other way. I'm just asking you to hear what I got to say. After that, do what you want to do.
Fine. I'll listen.
I shot Johnny Zakara in self-defense.
Well, let's say theoretically that Franco is not a serial killer. I would say that he is unstable at best.
Well, he misunderstood. He's a true genius.
Oh, okay, if you say so.
Well, it's not just me. I mean, his last series commanded a huge interest in the international market, and then he followed that up with a seminal piece of performance art that erased the lines between illusion and reality. It was positively brilliant. And I've never seen him so enthusiastic. Until now, until you.
Until me?
Mm-hmm.
Me or some model?
Oh, well, Franco's unique vision will elevate you to so much more than a model.
I don't like violence. And I think Franco's work glorifies violence, so I'm going to say no thank you.
I strongly suggest you reconsider.
And what if I don't? Would you say that Franco's art is about death? Violence? I'm not a fan of violence. I've spent the last 7 years of my life trying to build this children's charity. We're on a mission to help children not be abused, so I'm sure you can understand that I can't imagine in a million years why in the world I would lend my face to a man like Franco.
Yes, I understand.
Okay.
Well, here's a check for your first sitting. Franco is prepared to contribute twice that amount to your charity.
I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in that money or in being a model for Franco, so goodbye.
Oh, well, he will be very disappointed. He's not accustomed to the word no. As a matter of fact, he hates it.